Hello. This documentary is going to be about our founding father, Caesar Rodney, and his political views. We are going to compare the founding fathers' political views with some of these philosophers' political views. Caesar Rodney was a superintendent of the printings of Delaware currency in 1759 and was also a member of the State Assembly 1762 through 1769. He was elected to the Continental Congress 1774 through 1776, and he helped make the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia July 4th, 1776. First, before getting to the political views, let's talk a little about the philosophers. This is John Locke. He is one of the most famous philosophers and theorists of the 17th century. This is Jean-Jacques Rousseau, a highly influential writer, philosopher, and composer, a thinker whose political philosophy created an impression upon the French Revolution. This is Thomas Hobbes, a renowned English philosopher and political scientist. He was contributed largely to ethics, morality, history, geometry, and physical science. Now that we introduced our founding father and philosophers, let's start talking about political views. Caesar believed that all men should be equal, also believing that men should have the right to life, liberty, and happiness. John argued that people have rights, right to life, liberty, property, and a pursuit to happiness that have a foundation independent of the laws of any particular society. John Locke believed that men are by nature free and equal against claims that God had made all men naturally subjects to a monarch. Locke used the claim that men are normally free and equal as part of justification for understanding the legitimate political government as the part of social contract where the people of the state of art, nature conditionally transfer some of their rights to the government in order to better ensure the stable, comfortable, enjoyable of their lives, liberty, and property. Caesar believed that whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to get rid of the corrupted government and replace it with new. Since governments exist by the consent of the people, in order to protect the rights of the people and promote the public good, governments that fail to do so can be resisted and replaced with new government. Locke also defends the principle of the majority rule and the separation of legislative and executive. Jean-Jacques Rousseau was a philosopher, writer, and composer of the 18th century. Rousseau sets out to answer what he takes to be the fundamental question of the politics, the reconciliation of the freedom of the individual with the authority of the state. This reconciliation is necessary because human society has evolved to a point where individuals can no longer supply their needs through their own unaided efforts, but rather must depend on the cooperation of others.
And now, we are at our final moments with John Locke and Caesar Rodney.